talk about the people of metal and about metal music. Just so you know, speaking of people, there is one specific person that I'd like to talk about tonight. Somebody that I definitely miss very dearly, and actually for a while I didn't even know he was gone. Which when I was when it was happening, basically I think I was still um, with dealing with family life at home and this, that, and the other. And, whoa, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, like I was saying before, it's Wayne Static of Static X. And I just saw a new release of some of, I would say, a couple singles from a new album for the Project Regeneration Volume 2. The one song is called Stay Alive. And I'm trying to remember what the other one is called. I thought it was on here, but it probably is. I'm just not sure where exactly it is. Oh, I didn't know that. We always wanted to remember Wayne as an intelligent, funny Star Trek involved loving rock star. Interesting. That I didn't know about him. So apparently he liked Star Wars. I mean Star Trek. Star Trek, not Star Wars. He probably does. He probably liked both. Who knows? It's hard to say. Um, Basically, the new album is going to be coming out here soon, and I know one of the songs apparently it sounds like he was involved with a little bit from what I know. But while we're on the topic, I can't really talk much about the album because there's not much, well, except for just two songs, which so far I listened to it is really good. The video is really awesome. Now, whether the album is as good, I do not know that for certain. So I will talk about some of the old um, songs there are. Now, I had a couple different lists out there. One was um, one website's list, and I thought, you know what? I saw this other one that has the top, I forgot, 50 or so songs out there. And it's basically the top 10, and then they just keep adding to it. Um, for me, I guess this is a voted on song. So this is basically people who've voted on these songs themselves on the top tens. So we'll see what they have to say about Static X songs. Um, Number one is the only. I'm not sure I should go backwards or not, but I'll go down the list. I do remember this one. I definitely liked this song quite a bit. I don't think I own the album on this one to be honest with you. Which is kind of surprising because I definitely loved all the Stack X's songs. And the reason why I didn't know, well, I was looking for it. I was waiting for it. For some reason, I had this thing in my mind. I said, okay, they gotta be releasing an album. Something popped in my head. I think I saw an album cover somewhere when I was out shopping. And I think that's what got me looking into it a little bit more. I go, oh my gosh, he's passed away. So that's why they haven't released a new song. Number two is Push It, which we definitely all love this song. So I definitely have to agree with him on that. As far as who voted for these, because Push It is really one of the most iconic Stax X songs that they have. Um, that's the one that I think sets the bar. There are other songs, others that I definitely enjoy. I pretty much like all their music, but yeah, that's one of the better ones I think. This is not, of course, this is not my life. Phenomenal song. Cold, oh yeah, definitely Cold. Now there is number five. It's called Black and White, and this is one I'm pretty positive that I heard or it came out before another song, and I don't remember which song it is. But it sounds an awful lot like another song from somebody else that we know that's a lot bigger than them, Metallica. There's a certain part, not the whole song, but just a certain part of Black and White that reminds me of one of their. I think it might be on either Saint Anger or Death Magnetic. So I forgot which song. I'll have to go down through and see if I can figure out which one it was. Because there's a certain melody in it that reminds me of each other quite a bit. It's not kind of sorta. It's pretty like spot on. It sounds like to me from what I remember, but I didn't hear them like back to back, so I don't really know for certain. Destroyer is really awesome, and I don't think I have this album to either, which is kind of surprising. I guess I'm gonna have to buy some other albums because I know I got like the Cult of Static, and I've got Wisconsin Death Trip, the album, go with the screaming, kind of like the guy going like this on the cover. I don't think I have the album, which is kind of remember. I do remember the song. I've heard it on the radio. That's probably the reason why I remember it and I know it very well. Oh, and of course, I'm with Stupid, number 7. That is a really good song. It's kind of interesting way of making a song because they have this person that sounds really stupid in there, and yeah, it's like I'm with Stupid, kind of thing. It's a good song. Um, yeah, I definitely don't have this album, so I should have this. Somebody says it should be number 2. Get to the Gone should be number 1. Don't ask me. Kill the Idiot. Oh, Kill Your Idols. I think I remember this song, but I'm not 100% certain. Now, Skinny Man, I definitely know. I have this album myself at number 9. God, man, I'm tired. Sorry about that. Anyway, number 10 is I Am the One, which you'd think saying one in the title maybe it should be what number 1, but it probably isn't. Somebody wrote down great song. My favorites are above, but I voted. My vote goes for this one. To too underrated. Okay. So is number 11. That's from the one album that I don't have. Apparently, a lot of people like the songs from that album. So I guess I'm gonna have to listen to that because I don't know if I've heard this song or not. Absolutely melodramatic. Oh, okay. Wayne Static sounds absolutely fantastic in this video. My Damnation. I'm pretty sure I have heard this song before, and it sounds pretty awesome. Excuse me. This has got the different faces of other guys in the Stack X crew. Stingray, I definitely know. I definitely love that one. It's at number 13. I think it's really awesome. Oh, here's another one. And I really, to be honest with you, I think this one and the other one, this next one, should have been a lot higher. Yeah, even this person says it's way too low. Should be top 5 for sure. It's Bled for Days. I think that's the one that every time they play it, I've seen performances, or at least I've heard people know that song really well. Um, it's one of those that most people know, even people who don't even listen to Static X, I think knows that song from some sort of movie or something. I don't know where it was played at, but I know it's been out there and people know about it. So, in other words, if you can produce a song, right, and the general everyday normal nilly willy people out there that don't listen to metal actually know what it is, then you got a song that's very iconic because not everybody's gonna listen. Now it doesn't mean that they like it, but they've heard of it. So if it's that big, it's definitely one of those things. Even some of my family members don't listen to Metallica at all know some of Metallica songs. And I said, "Oh, that's a Metallica song, isn't it?" I said, "Yep, it sure is." And they just hear the melody. So that's the kind of thing that really stands out when you got songs that are like that. So even old classics from Led Zeppelin and even things like Prince and Motley Crue back in the day, Nirvana. Who else? I'm trying to think of some other ones. Some of the ones that are really big, but I'm getting at. Bled for Days is number 14. Love Dump. I think this one should have been up higher too, but it's number 15. Wow, this is a hard choice, but it has to be this one. It encompasses everything I love about industrial metal. Yeah, yeah, I can agree with him on that one. I am, and these are all from the same. This is the Wisconsin Death Trip album. These last three so far. Fast, hard, awesome. The best song that calms me down when I am in a really bad mood, better than punching a brick wall. I guarantee it. That's okay. That sounds interesting. Here's the other comment. See, kind of in between their heavier stuff and lighter stuff, but on of my one of especially one of my favorites, I think. I noticed something very new. Okay, I noticed something new every time I listen to this song. Boy, I can't speak tonight. Well, I think that one thing threw me off. Number 17 is Fix, and yeah, that's a good one too, I think, from what I remember. I don't, some of the, I know the melodies, I know the songs. I might not know the titles or the names of the songs, unfortunately. 40 Ways, I don't recall listening to this one, but I think I have. I might have heard it on streaming. I guess I'm gonna have to go through all my Stack X stuff. I own like quite a few of their albums, but for some reason I didn't buy those. I didn't buy either one, which is kind of surprising. I don't know why. I don't remember why. So 40 Ways at number 18. Invisible is the number 19. Destroy All is number 20. That's the same album that I do not have. How the hell blank is this so low? Their best by far, Destroy All. I guess I'm gonna have to listen to that one too because I don't think I know this one. Which is kind of surprising because I'm a big, humongous Stack X fan. Which it's like, how dare I not know a song, right? Um, Dirt House, number 21, complete with numerous duo pauses for effect. Love it. Jay says best live song. Period. My favorite should be higher. So Dirt House. Yeah, I do remember that one. I'm pretty sure I have. And of course, Wisconsin Death Trip was one of the best. That one should be up there, like in at least the top five. I think it's at number 22. No offense, but that's my opinion. Um, Get Upon This Wisconsin Death Trip title track is their best album. Awesome, just headbang and go nuts on. So they didn't say anything about how low it was, but that's my thing. No Submission is at number 23. I guess there apparently is one little comment down there. The Real Evil Disco song, I think. This song has great distortion and should be at the top of the list. Everybody, see, that's the thing is everything's a certain song should be at the top of the list. Cannibal 24. This song is just too hard for some fans to understand that. That's why it's so low on the list. Okay. That one I definitely got to listen to because most of the Static X songs are not as that heavy. And if this is, I'm definitely going to probably love that one because I don't recall this one. All in Wait is number 25. That's one of those. It seems like the two albums I do not own, I do not have, and I might have listened to some of the songs on the radio, have the most listed songs on there, but I guess we're doing 50 songs. So that's probably covering most of all their albums. It's hard saying. Um, Light It Up from Stack X, Light It Up. I guess, see, now that one I don't know either. I think that might have been on another album. They got a different picture on it. It has like a green thing with Stack X, Light It Up. That might have been a single. Who knows? Z28. This one I definitely remember really well because I thought, okay, that's an interesting title for a song. Yeah, I thought that's different. It's just basic, simple. It sounds like R2D2 or C3PO, which reminds me of somebody I know. And actually, that reminds me also, I have got two new Christmas ornaments. I don't know if you can see them, but it's Grogu, right? And I got the Mandalorian holding Grogu just today. I saw them. I thought, oh, I gotta get these just in case, just in case, because you never know what will happen in the future. You may never know what will happen later on down the road. I'm just being prepared. Basically, is what I'm gonna try to say. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into all that, but you know what I'm talking about if you've been watching my channel for a while. Behemoth number 28. Um, and by the way, I'm still sticking to that. This is, I understand, I totally get it, but I'm still, hey, don't crush my dreams, right? That's what I say. Don't crush the dreams or my goals or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about because you wrote it yourself. So if you're ever watching this, you know what I'm talking about. And she knows what I'm talking about too. Sorry, getting off track here. Number 28 with Behemoth. Um, Very good song. I'm pretty sure I've heard this one. I'm not 100% certain. I guess I've got some homework to do or some listening to do because I'm going to have to read. I know I've listened to like a ton of Static X songs, so I probably heard it over and over again and just forgot. The Enemy, I'm more than positive I've heard this one, even though I don't recall the title. Number 29. Number 30 is Get to the Gone. See, there's a lot of these. I don't think I know the titles, but I definitely know the songs. But like the Wisconsin Death Trip album, I definitely know really well because I love that album so much. It's like one of my favorite. That and whatever this one is, it's got the Static X logo with a kind of machine style look, esoteric kind of thing. It looks like a warrior type thing. Okay, this one might be a hard one to pronounce. 31 is Ostigo Go Undead. I hope I said that right. 32 is Control It. I don't think I know this one. I might have heard it, but I'm not certain. Shadow Zone. Now that one it does ring a bell at number 33. Definitely. Trance is the Motion. That one I definitely remember very well. 34. It says a very underrated song by Static X, probably one of their most adventurous. Needs to be in the top 10. See, everybody says that about certain songs. Worship Mary Jane and Feel the Trance. There you go. Trance is in the Motion. Of course. Yeah, and I think they're right. I think it should have been closer to the top. I think everything on that album should be close to the top. I mean, I don't even know the other album. I guess I haven't heard it, so I don't really know. So I might change my mind on this. Who knows? Number 35 is Start a War. Okay. One of the sickest sounding songs I've ever heard. Definitely their best song ever. This song has also got me into this band a lot. So basically, Start a War is what got whoever this person wrote into Static X in the first place, which is great. There's always an in song. I know there's several bands that I've listened to that, and Justice for All for Metallica for sure was my very first song that got me hooked. There's the BB ladies. I'm not going to say their name because I'm no longer a fan because of certain reasons. But Magnolia Boulevard is the one song that I think got me hooked because I didn't know nothing about the band. I think I've already talked about this. There's something I was specifically looking for years. 16, 17 years, right? Saw this person on ad. And yes, it was a Trojan commercial. It was a Trojan ad condom commercial. I saw this person. All I gotta say is there's something about her presence. It just spoke to me. I said, I gotta know who this person is. I have to know and I have to find out. And I did. I tried to find out and I didn't. 3 years. 3 years calling the company for the ad. I called the NFL because that's where they aired it, the Super Bowl. So I called them directly. I said, do you know anything about this person? Do you know what advertising agency they might know? They did. So we just put them on the air. I said, okay. So I even tried calling a couple agencies, I think in California, I would assume is where they were at. Um, so I'm losing track of where I was at, but that song, that one comment spoke to me because that song really brought it home to me. That's the song that I didn't know anything about the band. I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't know anything about them. And I started listening to more and more. I thought, okay, I got to find out who these people are. I know it's a woman. At least I thought it was just a woman. It's two women singing the song and songs, and I didn't realize it at first. And I thought, boy, this person looks awfully familiar. There's something about her. It kind of spoke to me, and that's kind of like what happened the first time I saw her. I thought, but it's this has been almost what 16, 17 years later, so people change quite a bit over that time frame, and she's older, which is fine because I'm older too. Yeah, and that's where that all